What's going on, guys? Krahu here, and I have pretty awesome news right out the gate. I did a Polish commentary for the series that this Polish YouTuber does. His name is Przemcio, and all his information, everything is in the description. Check out his channel. Really nice guy. I know that for my American viewers, obviously you guys don't speak Polish, but it was pretty cool nonetheless. So I hope that you guys click it and check it out. It was pretty awesome. I talked about a whole bunch of stuff that I will actually touch on in this video. The title pretty much says a good chunk of it. So check them out. Check out the video. Support the video because it was pretty awesome experience giving this interview in Polish. And for all my Polish subscribers, I hope that you guys enjoy it. So a good part, and this is a pretty sweet gameplay. So I've reached, like I told you guys, Master Prestige, and this is me just going fucking ham after the 5 attachment, the optic and 5 attachment, going for the golden dingo, which I've gotten like 10 minutes ago. Well, not 10 minutes ago, but 10 minutes prior to like ending this gameplay. And here and there I go AFK, but that's neither here or there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to click the like. Click the like button, be sure to check out the description, and here we go. Follow me on Twitter as well. So in the Polish video, we touched on a bunch of stuff that I will split like into multiple videos, but we mentioned like how I came to the United States, which you guys are very interested in. That's going to be another video that I will make very soon. I'm basically going to split the interview into multiple videos on this channel. So one of the things that we briefly mentioned was the fact that, how I started YouTube. And you guys know I mentioned that story many times, but we've also mentioned a little bit, and I've mentioned like my golden years of YouTube, like my 5 minutes, of YouTube. 5 minutes, quote-unquote, YouTube fame. And it's good. It's a very awesome thing to look back on because I'm doing this YouTube thing for absolutely strictly for fun, as I am absolutely collecting all the fucking camels for the dingo. I'm doing this YouTube thing strictly for fun, and I mentioned this in the Polish commentary. It was a really and still is a really nice ride. I mean, back in like 2000, my golden years on YouTube were between 2010 and right up until the end of 2012. So I would say like 2.5 years, maybe even the slight beginning of 2013, before YouTube shit the bed with the algorithm changes and pushing other channels and yada yada. It's a fantastic chapter of my life. And when I used to get like 15, 20, 30, 40 even thousand views per video, it was amazing. But back then the entire community was buzzing. Call of Duty was on top, and it's sad to say, or it's whatever to say, that the time for Call of Duty videos is pretty much over. There's only a niche portion of people who look for Call of Duty commentaries, who look to get better, because it's a played out subject. I do these videos because I've established a very loyal fan base, and I don't want to go anywhere for you guys because I want the interaction between you guys and myself, because we've become so close over the past, however many years I am on YouTube. Going to be 7 fucking years this year. That it's crazy. And my biggest accomplishment in this entire YouTube game was sticking like true to myself. I remember back in the day when everybody was doing the dual commentaries to share subscribers, I knew that this would not be a very good idea in the long run, or maybe I'm wrong, but I remember when people were getting just these dead subs, and this started in 2010. People were getting massive numbers from other people, like 10,000 subscribers a day, 20,000 subscribers a day, maybe that's pushing it, but like 10,000 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers a day, and certain channels, and they were just growing, booming, but their view ratio stayed the same. So to me that was just absolutely redundant. A subscriber count was just a number. People found me in all sorts of ways, and they chose by themselves to whether subscribe to me or skip my channel over. And those of you that decided to click the subscribe button, I thank you so much, because together we have amassed, and still that's a challenge, That's a challenge. Actually, that's a pretty neat challenge. Find me a channel with 50,000 subscribers that does Call of Duty that has close to 25 million video views. That is where my channel stands at, and that is my absolute crowning jewel of this whole YouTube thing. We have 50,000 subscribers, like 52,000, and we have 25 goddamn million video views. Channels with like 500,000 subscribers can't even say that. Some of them, obviously. So that is a big accomplishment to me. Would I want this to come back? Sure, why not? I mean, if my channel all of a sudden decides to boom again, you know, that's great. If it doesn't, well, I predicted that back in the day. I knew that this thing was not gonna last forever, and a lot of YouTubers who basically put everything on the line to make it into their career, a lot of them simply just did not realize that YouTube is not something that's gonna last forever, or rather, Call of Duty scene is not gonna be something that lasts forever. It was a fad. It still is a fad. After Call of Duty, Minecraft took over, and there ain't that many Minecraft videos left. You know, the Minecraft scene used to be huge. That was the successor to the Call of Duty scene, and I knew this was gonna happen. I'm just sticking true to myself because I make this for fun. You know, I want the interaction. I want all the fans who've been with me, who are still with me, to enjoy the content that I usually provide. And I will move on to other games, obviously. There's Battalion 1944 that I want to talk about in my future videos. So there's a bright future ahead. But I knew that this Call of Duty thing was not gonna last. I was prepared for it with the major YouTube layout change in at the end of 2012, where they basically shat all over the sub box, and you had to like dig through the main page to find your, you know, the people you subscribe to videos, and that was a big hit. I mean, I was lightly salted when this happened because everybody across the board, everybody's views got cut. Everybody. We're talking commentators with 500,000 subscribers, their views whoosh, cut in half. My views. Back in the day, I used to get 12,000 to 15,000 views per video, so my views got also slashed literally overnight. But I was, you know, I was annoyed in the beginning, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? But then, you know, calm and collected, released videos more and more and more, and I just accepted it because that's the way YouTube wants to do business, and that's fine. So after Call of Duty was a thing, after it's, you know, hit its slump with, I'd say, well, Ghosts, yeah, that was kind of a nail in a coffin. But after that it was time for Minecraft, and after Minecraft, now it's Counter-Strike Go and all sorts of Let's Plays. So times are moving forward. Times are moving forward, and the final score is 39-4. And unfortunately, I ran out of time, so I'm gonna make this part 2. Excuse me, part 1, and then a continuation of this topic in part 2. Perhaps tomorrow, yeah, something like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed part 1. It's a great thing to talk about. It's a great thing to discuss. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Part 2 will be up either maybe later today or tomorrow. This was Krahu. Thank you very much. See you next time.